Hello guys, Andressa here from Awakening Minds. My video today is explaining a little bit about the techniques that I use with my clients, okay? So as you know, we offer therapy and coaching, which is usually both because coaching without therapy is useless because I cannot really tell people what to do. I let them discover what's more beneficial for them once they have a healthy and balanced emotional system. So then decide for themselves, and because we don't act on the behavior, we act on the cause of the behavior. And by the way, this is the peacock making noise. Yeah, I'm in this beautiful place where a lot of animals here, and this noisy peacock is here too. I love him. It's really beautiful. So yeah, back to the technique. We don't tell people what to do, we don't act on the behavior, we go directly to the root of the behavior. And we change that in the subconscious mind. A lot of people are scared or skeptical of subconscious mind. I heard a few times people even say, I don't believe in the subconscious mind. Saying that one doesn't believe in the subconscious mind is the same saying that I don't believe in gravity. You know, it's not because we don't see or we don't believe or we haven't contact something that we can say it doesn't exist. But again, you guys know beliefs are usually very protected by their owners, like they don't want to let go of beliefs. But if you're here, I hope you already have seen some of my other videos about conditioning, negative emotions. I have some cases with clients there. I hope you're already familiar to the terms of conditioning subconscious mind. Then you can understand better this video. If you haven't seen, please go back to the video called conditioning, what is conditioning, and go back and see also the negative emotions video. It's going to help you greatly to understand when I explain these techniques to you. So this is the case. Usually people, when they are already familiar with their subconscious mind, they know there is a set of programming there they picked up during their childhood, teenager years, or during experiences in life. If they identify they continuously manifest something that they don't desire, they already know that is their responsibility because it's in their subconscious mind. The coordinate that is creating consistently this behavior and their results in their life, right? So once you identify the results are consistently not the ones you want, it means that you have unsupportive programming in your subconscious mind, which you need to change. And then the question goes, okay, how do I change? Oh my god, oh my goodness. And a lot of people go, okay, affirmations, you have to do affirmations, do 2 million affirmations a day, and then you update your belief system or that belief. But the thing is that it's very difficult to talk to the subconscious mind through the conscious mind. They should communicate, but because there is a lack of awareness, there is no communication. And actually the conscious mind is going to block any new belief or new value or new need to get to the subconscious mind. It protects it like a veil, protects what is in there. Has learned, I'm surviving, so let me hold into this. That must be the best option. Okay? So just check people's behavior around you. They will fight for their beliefs, they'll fight for their opinions. They will try to get you to buy into that, as well. So you see how strongly it's protected. But the smart people, they know their change and the things they want is in their subconscious mind. And if it's not, it must be. So they will try to find ways to actually update this belief system. And affirmations, guys, is very difficult because conscious mind will try to block. And if you're trying to say a statement which comes from conscious mind, it's almost impossible to bypass, because how can you bypass conscious when conscious is doing the thing, is saying the statements, right? Other people say, okay, just before you fall asleep, before theta waves, then your subconscious might get really opened up, and then you have few minutes to brainwash yourself into a new belief. Yes, that's right, because it's when the monkey mind is falling, is sleeping, then the subconscious mind will be open and unprotected. But this is literally few seconds. It's like when you between awake and sleep. And if you between awake and sleep, how can you do the brainwashing? You know what I mean? You can leave something for you to listen there, but it's not gonna be very efficient, if you only have a few seconds. And then, okay, what else is there for me to do? Other people go for hypnotherapy. Okay, hypnotherapy, the hypnotist is gonna quiet the monkey mind for like half an hour, gonna induce the person into trance, quieting the mind, quieting the barrier, thinning the veil. And then the monkey mind will be like, okay, I'm relaxed now, I'm not interested in what you're saying. And then the subconscious is open. You can receive. And then the professional is gonna add the suggestions you want to be there. Let's say I'm not confident and I want to be confident. Then he's going to tell you a story, because the subconscious mind searches for pleasure and avoids pain. So he's going to tell you a story with two sides. Why being not confident is not helping you at all and it's going to cause you pain, and why becoming confident is going to be great for you, it's going to make you feel amazing, you're going to achieve a lot of great things. And then eventually, between 4 or 5 sessions, if you let go completely and in deep trance, then your subconscious mind will be like, okay, it seems like a good idea, I'm gonna take it. And then from that moment on, you may have upgraded your belief system. You know, if you go around in life and then you have different choices, when before you should be not confident, but now you are confident. Okay, Andressa, what are your techniques and why are you talking about brainwashing and hypnosis and this and that? What can you offer? Okay, so yeah, that's the point of this video, to tell you the difference between what is out there, what people usually do, and classic therapy, comparing to what I offer. Okay, my techniques are exclusive. They're a mix of hypnosis, NLP, and a beautiful, amazing tool called Time Paradigm. With Time Paradigm, guys, we go directly to the event when the time the subconscious mind decided to grab that coordinate, decide to adopt that belief. We go in that specific moment, and then we restructure it. We just add a different belief, the one you want. Still with the example of the confident, we go to the moment the person decided she wasn't confident, and we change it to I am very confident. Okay, we don't know when this moment happened, the subconscious mind does. Maybe she was a girl when she was walking around and her granny said she was scared to do something at school, and then the granny said, oh, you're not confident, you should be confident. And then the girl was like, oh, okay, what's confident, not confident? Oh, I'm not confident. You see? From that moment on, she's not confident, and she doesn't know why. She just doesn't feel comfortable doing stuff, like sharing her opinion or standing up for herself, or, I don't know, taking more responsibility at work or deciding things. She's not confident. You see? So we go to that specific moment and we change it like she never felt that way. When we finished the exercise, I asked this girl, so how do you feel about the old belief of not being confident? And she will be like, I think I have always been confident now. And then she will start gathering information to prove her new belief right. Like, oh, even like last year I went on a holiday. I chose the holiday, so I think I was confident at that time. It happens to people when they don't find themselves like attractive as well. When they change the I am attractive, and you ask them, okay, how do you feel about not being attractive, about being ugly? And the person will be like, I don't think I was so ugly like that. You know, I see like yesterday I was wearing this jacket and you look so good in me. So this is the difference, guys. It's instant change. And the person is so amazed with it. I mean, the person doesn't remember how it's to not feel confident, it's to not feel good looking and not feel attractive. They only know now because we have changed that in their subconscious mind. So that's the behavior they have now in the world, right? They act confident. They act beautiful. Imagine how much difference it makes in somebody's life, guys. Changing attitude like this. Like in a blink of an eye, there's a different person. It's amazing. And then when we make the change, they're just like, okay, what about if it tomorrow comes back? I was like, no, that's change for life. Keep the change, okay? It's really amazing. It really works. It changes people's lives, behaviors, mindsets, results. It's amazing. So this is the difference. What classic hypnotherapy would take about 4 or 5 sessions, entire 1 hour thing to change. And maybe your subconscious mind will adopt that new belief. We do that in 15 minutes with time paradigm. Okay, those techniques were learned in Dubai, and I have clients all over the world now. If you are smart enough, you have done your research, you know that your life relies in the coordinates that are in your subconscious mind. And if you want to change results in your life, you want to feel better about yourself, you want to create new skills, enhance the ones you have, you want quality of life, abundance, then you know you have to deal in the subconscious mind, because you change it, the mind, and you change your reality. That's how it works. You can't really change in there because 95% of what you do is unconscious, comes from the subconscious mind. 95% of what you think, say, and do, you don't choose. It's chosen in your programming. So what you do if you want a real change, you update the programming, right? It doesn't make sense you go and try to protect and create and balance and, deal without the environment, without the external circumstances in your life, when you could do one change in your mind, in your spirit, in your body. And this is going to project itself out in your outer world. Okay? Be the change you want to see in the world. You can do that. Get in touch, guys. Take care.